After waking up in a refrigerated meat locker, a man engages in a battle of wits with his captors, a group of Russian gangsters. Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Freezer. This movie came out back in 2014. You can see this over at YouTube, that's where I wound up watching it. And basing this on what IMDb is saying, you can also find this over at Tubi. Yep. The only people in this is Dylan McDermott, Julia Snidger, Peter Fasinelli, Andrei Ivchenko, David McNally, Mickey Mellon, Marcus Perillo, and Raphael Pitardi. Sadly to say, it has not won any awards or nominated. Yeah. Oh, right, so, what do I think? What are my thoughts? I just saw this one for the first time. And I gotta say, I very much enjoyed it. Let's go over everything, shall we? So, what should I start off with? The weakest part or the strongest part of the movie? Let's start with the strongest part of the movie, which would be the cast. I think Dylan McDermott actually did a pretty awesome job. I've seen him in a few other things. Nothing is really coming to mind right now, but I do know that I have seen him in other things. The rest of the cast I really don't know. Dylan McDermott is the only one that I know of in this. If I had to put someone on a pedestal, like who was the best, don't get me wrong, I love Dylan McDermott's acting in this. I really do. But the one person that I would say went above and beyond was Julia Snigel, something like that. Julia Snigel. I thought she was the best one there. I really did. Alright, so going over the other aspects. This is an action thriller movie. Yeah, there's a lot of thriller parts. Yes, there's quite a bit of action. Had me on the edge of my seat. And so enough, it delivers with what falls under for the genre. It really does. Oh right, moving on over to the graphics. The graphics for its time and type, 2014, maybe not the best, but it was still very good, very nice to look at. And for the storyline, what do I think of the storyline? Not too much to complain about, really. Yes, to me personally, the plot is... the plot itself is weak, is what I should be saying here. The plot itself is weak. But sometimes a weak plot can be better, can be good, can be great. It depends on how it's written, how it was terminated. And this time around, I would have to say it was actually maybe not written amazingly well, but it was written very well. It was written very well. And it was terminated, it was also terminated very well too. So that being said, I've talked about everything. Anyhow, IMDb with all the users combined gives this movie a 5.2 out of 10. What do I think? Well, my thoughts. Like I said before, I actually very much enjoyed this movie. And I disagree. And I agree with that rating. I give this movie none other than a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. That's my rating. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you love this movie or did not love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love the comments whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video, like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I intend to do soon. I am out.